Your name, your address, and your phone number are floating around the internet. Easy for strangers, scammers, and companies you've never heard of to find. Data brokers and shady databases collect and sell your private details to anyone willing to pay, putting you at risk of nonstop spam, scams, and fraud. You can't stop them from collecting data, but you can control who gets to keep it. That's why I use Incogni. They remove your private information from more than 420 of these sites automatically. And with their unlimited plan, you get total coverage. If you spot your personal details anywhere else online, just send them the link, and their privacy experts will get it taken down. It's the easiest, most complete way to protect yourself and personal life. Right now, you can lock in 60% off with my exclusive deal at privacykim.com. Go to privacykim.com right now and start protecting your privacy. This is so important. Privacykim.com. That's privacykim.com. Here's hour 2 of the Kim Komando Show. You're going to love it. He's saying that it kills his music, it ruins his vibe. Justin Bieber.
Uh-oh.
He's on his iPhone.
Right.
And wants to only send a text. He keeps hitting that dictation button. You know, the one that's sitting right there in the right-hand corner.
Correct.
And so he got so mad, he went on social and he said, I'm going to put these Apple employees in a chokehold. But as we were talking about, it is a problem, isn't it?
It is a problem. It's in the way, but I rather it there, because we talked about this in the podcast.
Right.
And then I went and looked at it. I rather it there than on the opposite side, because I do a lot of one finger texting, and if I need it, it's right there. But I get what he's saying.
But I also agree with you that now you know he's a dad because he's complaining about little things.
He's not talking about the rave he went to last night or all the hotties he got the number. He's complaining about technology. Up next, he's going to tweet about how his printer never works.
Oh my gosh, that price of the ink is so much money. You'd think it was liquid gold already. I don't think he talks like that.
I don't think so either.
Okay. After all, I'm Kim Komando, America's beloved digital goddess, and you just tapped into the nation's largest, biggest, best show, award-winning show about all things digital. And joining me is Andrew Babinski, of course, and you can catch him here as well as he's the co-host on the morning show on KEZ and 99.9 FM. And you can find us on over 425 top stations from coast to coast, and we're streaming in your favorite radio app. And you can also get the Kim Komando Show as a podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, just search for Komando with a K, of course. Alrighty then, here are the top tech trends that you need to know about at this very moment. And we're going to start with when you hire a lawyer. You get that billable hour. It's scary. It's like 0.1 hours to even think about you, to read an email, whatever it may be. So I wrote this story for my newsletter called The Current.
Right.
And all about how billable hours are going away because now the law firms are using artificial intelligence.
But why is that billable hours going away? If they're using AI, then it would just be less of a billable time, right? So instead of point of an hour, it's 0.5.
Or it's 30 seconds.
Right.
Okay. So law firms are saying so how are we going to bill? Because if we can't bill 40 seconds, if we're going to be analyzing 100 pages in order to present a case about you to a judge.
Which probably took them, an hour before? 2 hours?
No, that probably, are you kidding? 1,000? Probably 20 hours.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, because they have to sort through it, they got to find the risks, and they have to do all this. And, and I'm not dissing lawyers. I love lawyers. Some of my best friends are lawyers. They're always super smart. But I can't stand paying $700 an hour, $500 an hour for all this stuff. As a matter of fact, when Barry's on the phone with the lawyer, I'm like, he doesn't need to know about the weather. Okay, just keep it right here.
Ching, ching,
keep it right here.
Ching.
Keep it right here. And so they're getting into flat fees. And so a contract could be like $2,000, a divorce, $5,000, $7,000, whatever it may be.
But is that going to end up being more expensive?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so because I think you have like a fixed fee and you have a deliverable. So if there's a value for that product. And so I got a text from my favorite lawyer, John Duran, and he just said to me, "You're killing me. You're killing me."
Is this your lawyer?
Yes.
So you must have fired him or told him to change his rates, right?
He knows it's coming, I guess you'd say. But it's also coming for anyone else who trades time for money. CPAs, marketing companies. I mean, anybody that you can really use AI And it's also going to affect the learning pool, because if you have a law firm of 100 guys and gals, 20% may be juniors, and they're the ones that are normally doing all the grunt work. Well, if AI is doing the grunt work, do we need the junior lawyers anymore?
Nope.
Not at all.
Unfortunately.
All right. Have you ever stared into your fridge and thought to yourself, string cheese and mustard, is that a dinner?
Never.
I have. And so you grab your phone and then you open Instacart and then you just buy whatever food that you want. It gets delivered within 30 minutes.
And you have to pay more because Instacart's using AI to raise all the prices.
Exactly. Consumer Reports did a whole investigation. One person could be charged 5 cents for an item. Another one person could be charged $2.56 for that same item plus, because it depends upon the AI algorithms, where you live, what your zip code is, how much your house is worth, how often you use Instacart. I just must be like the highest paying Instacart person in the country.
Well, didn't you say the other day that you bought a salad and it was $13,000?
Just something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
They know you're hooked and you ain't going anywhere.
So what item do you think has the biggest discrepancy in price that's in your shopping cart?
It's a single item?
One single item.
Is it a food item? Give me one clue. Is it a food item or a household item?
Food item. It's a food item.
Is it beans?
Nope. Want to take another shot?
No, I'm going to stick with beans.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Some people are paying 23% more for Skippy brand peanut butter.
When you think about that, like, what's peanut butter cost? Like $4?
Oh, peanut butter is expensive.
I don't know. We buy Costco, so.
It's just,
But Costco is part of this too. Costco is part of the study where they were raising the prices.
OpenAI and Instacart just built full grocery shopping into ChatGPT. So if you need a recipe for something, or if you want to know, like, this is everything in my refrigerator, I need something for dinner. It says, well, you don't have this, this, and this, and this. Then it automatically sends it to Instacart and you can check out right there.
When you need to get something, what percentage of the time do you get it delivered?
Me? 99.9%.
Wow, that's high.
It is.
That's really high.
Yeah, it was a big day. We went to Costco like, I don't know, a month or so ago. And I was like,
You left
wow.
the house?
Yeah, well, I was like, wow, look, it's a whole store.
Free samples? When did they get those?
Google's dropping 2 pairs of AI smart glasses next year.
Why?
One is audio only, so you can talk to Gemini and we'll talk back to you. The other is full-blown in-lens display for live translations, directions, the works. They're working with Samsung, Warby Parker, Gentle Monster to make sure they look normal. They connect to your phone, run on Android. And how long before you start seeing ads?
Oh, exactly. It's Google. Immediately.
Kim Kardashian proves once again she's a marketing genius. Did you see that she did a deal with Masterclass? And she's it's like the it's the business commandments. I thought that was pretty clever.
It's how to build $1 billion business from Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I don't know if she includes that part about getting naked first.
Right. Is that step one?
Yeah. Well, she's officially joining Fortnite. Epic Games dropped a trailer. They're hyping her as a mom, an entrepreneur, a fashion icon, ready to take on the battle bus. Listen, she makes so much money at this.
Oh, everybody does.
Her in-game outfit is a collab with Skims. Which is
her product.
Her brand. Players can choose from over 25 different variations of her famous bodysuit. Changing the colors and the necklines.
I wonder if that's going to be a popular skin. That's interesting.
It will be.
Because what is the one that just came out that everybody has? Because I have 5 kids. 4 of them play Fortnite. It was Demon Hunters.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that skin was pretty. Every single kid had it, and I think it was $15 a pop.
This is, speaking of money, SpaceX is prepping for an IPO in 2026. Wow. They're going to raise $30 billion. The company is worth $1.5 trillion.
What?
Yes. Trillion with a T.
What have they ever done?
SpaceX?
Yeah.
Starlink. Internet?
I didn't know that was the same part of the same company. Okay.
Yes.
I thought that was a separate company.
But still, $1.5 trillion. Now, to put this into perspective, the biggest tech IPO ever was Alibaba in 2014, valued at $170 billion. Wow. Isn't that something?
10 times.
Yeah, crazy.
You're gonna get it on the IPO?
You know what? I'm going to try. But I hope I don't jinx it because I'm still holding on to my hope with GoPro.
I know.
Still doing it.
Minute you buy stock, all those satellites are just going to fall out of the sky.
It's like, yeah, you don't want to come to me for financial advice. Just saying. That's why I pay cash for everything. You ever wonder, why does she pay cash for everything?
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Waymo just got a software update to make it more confidently assertive. That's the actual company name. Because they got tired of these Waymos getting bullied in traffic. So now the cars are programmed to be aggressive. They're pulling California stops, weaving through traffic, and breaking the law. And since there's no driver to ticket, the car actually used its loudspeaker to apologize to the cop.
This is ruining my argument, Waymo. I've been defending you this whole time because I said you're going to be the safest driver on the road, and now you're just going to become like the rest of us schlubs.
Ian told me him and his friend, they had nothing to do on Friday night. They decided to take a Waymo. And Waymos can't get into this particular parking lot at a coffee shop. So they went to the corner, they got in the Waymo, and they only wanted to go like a block away. So as they're going through the block, they want to go back into the coffee shop that the Waymo cannot get in to that parking lot because it can't navigate through all the busy cars in the intersection, the people walking and things like that. And so Ian was in the front seat and his friend was in the back seat. And they hit the button for help, and person comes on, and his friend in the back says, I'm so upset. I need to get to the coffee shop, but the Waymo can't get into the parking lot. And the person said, they were in India, and the person said, well, we're sorry, but the car can't navigate in there. And his friend started crying, like pretend crying, saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't get into the parking lot.
Did they buckle?
And the guy from India says, okay, we'll give you 10% off. And
nice.
Okay. And then the kid said the third time, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, the ride's free.
Woo!
So there's a little
Waymo has a heart.
Okay.
I took a Waymo here once, and it dropped me off next door.
At the car wash?
No, the other side. At the salon.
Yeah.
And then sent direct walking directions to my phone. To get to my destination.
I wonder why.
I don't know either. The parking lot here is very accessible.
Next time, just cry.
I'm going to be late for work.
Let's see. Coming up, we have a strange thing that happened on a smart refrigerator and a novel way to use AI at your next family function. And it has to do with food. And then what's going on with AI search scams. And of course, we have just the best callers ever. And you have us here on the Kim Komando Show. That's right. It's our Christmas cash giveaway. Every caller who speaks with me here on the show wins an Amazon gift card valued up to $500. And by the way, every single day I'm giving one away, a $500 gift card up to at winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. You ready to take some phone calls?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. First up, we have Rhiannon in Billings, Montana. Hello there. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me.
So I understand that you were dealing with something that kind of sounds like a movie script, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So tell us.
So we had our cars broken into, and several houses in the neighborhood all got hit. Unfortunately, only 2 cameras out of over a dozen homes caught them. And we are under the impression they were using Wi-Fi jammers.
That happened to me. And it was actually, my husband and I were making dinner. And then all of a sudden I heard helicopters over the house. And I'm like, what's going on? And so I would go out to the front patio. And then I look down and I see the Phoenix SWAT team. And there's like probably 40 cops just all by my fence. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, get in the house, get in the house. I'm like, yeah, but what's going on? I'm so stupid. I'm like, hey, you want to come in for dinner? Anyway, but our house got hit by the Chilean gangs that did the same thing. They were trying to jam the Wi-Fi in order to break into the house.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You found the Wi-Fi jammers, right?
Yes, I did. I found them in a backpack about a week later by a corner of the fence that hardly anybody ever goes to. And inside the backpack were the Wi-Fi jammers, a trail mix, and some Capri Suns.
Well, you get thirsty when you're robbing places.
Yeah.
So
at least they were prepared.
Okay, so the 2 neighbors, they must have had their stuff hardwired because our house is all hardwired.
Yes. Yeah, that was how we kind of came down to that conclusion. And one of the other neighbors had a little bit of footage. They could see people in a driveway across the street, which was over 100 feet away.
So now you had, two cars broken into?
I had 4 cars broken into.
Oh, my gosh. And what did they get?
Nothing really. They actually left a laptop in one of the vehicles, which we thought was weird. But they got a used vape, and I think a box of 9mm ammo.
Oh, and then was there anything on the laptop? That's kind of strange that they would leave something behind valuable like that.
Yeah, I think it was for portability. I don't think they had, from the one picture, it didn't look like they had bags or anything to carry a bunch of stuff. I think they were honestly looking for cash, firearms, wallets, anything that they could make fast money with or that was usable to them at the time.
Yeah, they're also using these, not the same thing, but a gadget where they can duplicate a key fob that's inside your house. So that this way,
I've heard that.
Yeah, this way they can start your car. They just drive away. Boom.
I
done.
know.
Now, when you called the cops, what did the cops say?
I didn't actually call them. Other houses in the neighborhood that had more substantial items stolen called the cops. But I did hear from the news station who called the cops and tried to get a comment from them saying that they don't believe it's jammers at all.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What do they think it is?
Yeah. They just think it's some kids messing around, playing pranks.
Okay. Well, if all the security, all the Wi-Fi security cameras are out, and the 2 hardwired ones are not, that's kind of like a sign.
No. They know better, Kim. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
They know what they're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Why don't you respect authority?
Just saying.
Going down even farther in the rabbit hole, I think it was they don't want the paperwork or to bring the feds in because it would be FCC and federal at that point.
Yeah, I think that's probably more like it. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but on a better note is that as a caller to the show during our Christmas cash giveaway, you just won a $100 Amazon.com gift card.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite, obey your thirst.
I don't know. Did you hear the story about the woman who had to go to the ER because of the ad that was on her Samsung smart refrigerator?
I saw the headline. I didn't read in too deep into it.
Yeah, it was a Samsung fridge, and there was an Apple TV ad that read, "We're sorry we upset you, Carol." Now, the reason why she went to the hospital is that the woman's name is Carol, and she suffers from schizophrenia.
Oh, boy.
And a couple of days after all this happened, her sister discovered the truth on Facebook. The message was a pluribus promo featuring a fictional Carol, the show on Apple TV.
But she thought her fridge was actually saying sorry to her.
Yes. Isn't that sad?
That's unlucky.
Yeah. Family Hub fridges, by the way, they ship with the ads default enabled.
Oh, of course they do.
So if...
but we talked about this before. This is for a better user experience. They are only putting ads on your fridge to help you.
Well, that's what they say.
Yes.
You know?
If you think this is just a money grab, first of all, what's wrong with you? And second of all, no. Help us help you by watching this ad for HBO Plus.
We need that.
Yes.
I mean, how did we live all these years without ads on our refrigerator?
We barely raised children.
We're Sam Altman and ChatGPT. Mike in Miami, Florida. Hello there, Mike.
Well, hello, Kim. How are you?
I'm great. So I understand you're a sailor.
Yes, ma'am.
And so what kind of boat do you have?
We've got a 34-foot proud catamaran.
And then you guys, we're going to take it.
Well, right now we're up in Florida. We came from North Carolina. I'm looking at the Space Launch Center out there right now. We're going to anchor out here tonight and watch the show. There's
Nice. And then, so are you and your wife, you're living on the boat full time?
pretty much, yes. I mean, we still own a house, but we're out for the winter for sure, and we may go back in the spring. Who knows?
Oh, how fun is that? I mean, that's everybody's dream. We're going to get on a boat. No. We're going to sail around the world.
No.
Why not?
That's not everyone's dream.
It's a lot of people's dream.
It's not everyone's dream. A lot of people, I'm getting seasick right now just listening to this phone call.
Oh, it's so wonderful to be out on the water. It is. But a lot of people don't realize.
The weather's nice.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize how much work it is.
It is a little bit of work to it, yes.
It is, especially when you're trying to bring the boat in. Because I can tell you, when my husband and I are bringing the boat in, our boat, he's captain, I'm first mate. And so he's like getting it into the dock. And then I have to jump off. I'll jump off the boat, get the lines, tie the boat down. And I'm like, and every time I'm so afraid I'm going to miss the dock when I jump off the boat and land in the water. And the water in Santa Barbara is always like 50 degrees.
Have you ever come close?
No. Well, we got to better knock on wood.
You got to make sure you film
toss your line.
Pardon me?
You should learn to toss your line. Toss it over the cleat. Toss it over the cleat. Pull it back to you, and then run back and do another one. Get your midship cleat first.
Yeah, get your midship cleat. Come on, Kim.
I do that. Okay, all right. That's
Everybody knows that.
Okay, all right. I like that. I do the midship. I do the midship one first. I always do have. I was taught that, but sometimes I feel like he goes in too fast, and then I start yelling at him. He starts yelling at me, and it's a good time.
That's a happily married couple right there.
Do you have to holler, or do you have marriage savers?
We have to holler. He wants me to wear
okay, well, that's what we need to talk about.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, we have a set of marriage savers, a little headset where you can talk to each other with, okay? And they work really good, mind you. They're a little pricey, but that's okay. Yeah, it works. What I would like to do is be able to use earbuds with, through the phone. Mm-hmm. I was looking for an app that would do that, but...
Well, the marriage savers are probably the best solution because it leaves your hands free, right?
Correct.
And I don't like putting it on because I feel it's kind of a hassle, and I can just as easily yell at him, although he can't always hear me, that's a whole nother issue, but that's not there. But what you might want to look at is a walkie-talkie type app. One is called Slide to Talk. This is something that I've been thinking about. It works on Wi-Fi, and or Wi-Fi direct or Bluetooth. And so basically, if you're on the same network, which you will be, it supports earbuds or headsets, whatever it is. So you can use your earbuds, and then you don't have to buy the expensive marine grade headsets. And it works on a push-to-talk basis. But
that don't work.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's not really made for what you want it to do. Because it is working like a walkie-talkie versus if you have the marriage savers on, then you're just chatting away.
Why not just a phone call? Put headphones in and call each other.
You could do that.
Well, sometimes phones don't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're out by the islands and there's no phone service.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and then
it's a great idea, but it don't sometimes work.
Yeah, and then do you have Starlink on the boat?
I do not.
Yeah, because if you had Starlink, then you could make the phone calls on Wi-Fi, and then you would be able to do it at that point. You might want to take a look at Starlink. We have it on our boat, and it's phenomenal. There's a dish you can get, and then there's also roam. Just a little tip is that if you buy the dish and they know that it's for a boat, you're gonna pay a lot more money than if you just get the roam. Everything on a boat is more money. If you just get the roam, it's about the size of a tablet, then you just put that on the boat. Then you don't have to, say that you're actually, on a boat.
It's not too expensive either, right?
No. Starlink, it's about $120 a month.
That's not bad.
I mean, so, if you're talking about internet access, but it's super fast and it works great, you can get your TV off of it and all that other good stuff. And as a caller to the show, Mike, let's see, how about a $100 gift card going out to Mike on a boat in Florida? So, Andrew, how much weight do you think that people actually gain during Christmas with all the cookies and the sweets and the meals and the drinks and stuff like that?
We're talking about an average.
Yes.
Americans or globally?
Americans.
Let's say 11 pounds.
It's only 1 pound.
That's it?
That's it. But the problem with that 1 pound is that you don't take it off. So every Christmas you get another pound, another pound, another pound. So let's say you're trying to not gain that extra pound, and you're going to a potluck and you're wondering, like, what can I eat at this potluck that might not have hidden calories? So you can take a picture or just do live with ChatGPT or Gemini and say, scan the spread, which 2 items are worth the calories and which healthy looking sides are actually hiding sugar or some heavy cream. And then the AI will look past all the visuals and identify the ingredients that you can't see, like the brown sugar in the carrots, yummy, or the condensed soup in the casserole.
Or you can take a cupcake, open it up, put a cookie inside for a delicious treat.
You could do that. What did Santa bring to the potluck?
I don't know, Kim. What did Santa bring to the potluck?
Coal, slaw, la 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 la.
Don't we have to go to break?
Yeah, we do, as a matter of fact. We got more phone calls coming right up.
Interesting thing about bad jokes.
Yes.
Delivery of bad jokes, still important. Can you, let's go back to the last segment.
What did Santa bring to the potluck?
Right, and you said coleslaw,
la
la la la la la la la.
Yes.
The proper punchline would be coleslaw, la 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 la.
Okay, I'm a little sick today.
Oh, that's the excuse this week.
There's a bug going around the studios, but I'm not going to mention any names.
No, of course not.
But it's not good. It's just not good.
You know what? We'll edit it in post.
That's true. We can
Don't
do
worry.
that. Let's see. Jenny in Denver, Colorado. Hi there, Jenny.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm a big fan, and I'm a longtime geek, so thank you for keeping me on top of all this stuff.
I love that. I love that. But you have a question about something.
Yes, I do. I'm wondering, I'm a small service business. I'm actually a locksmith.
Are you? Wow.
And yes, and I want to stay ahead of my competition. I'm wondering how I might be able to use AI to perhaps automatically post on Facebook for me and even raise my presence on Google. And you might not know that Google actually has a bias against locksmiths and overhead door people. They just think that we're criminals and we're not allowed to advertise. Yes.
Whoa. Hold on. You're telling me that people can put pornography ads on Facebook and locksmiths, they're just like, no, sorry, we have morals.
No, Facebook is okay. It's Google. They won't let us advertise.
But Google will take ads for anything.
Absolutely. 84% of all Google links are to pornography.
So what happens when you try to place an ad at Google?
Well, they make you go through this huge advanced verification process, and it's like, send me pictures of this, send me pictures of that, show me your power bills, blah, blah, blah. And you send them a whole bunch of things. It's just a zoo. And then they finally say, unable to verify. And then they just, your whole application just dies. And I've tried it multiple times with the same results.
Wow.
What was the other company you said? Overhead doors?
People that do garage doors, they have the same problem. They think that we're just criminals, I guess, because there's one bad one that was, who knows, in a theft ring, so we're all bad, apparently, according to them. And they even pulled a bunch of locksmiths. At one time, we were all taken down from Google, and we were just waiting to be reinstated after Google changed their rules. It was crazy.
So your question really to me is, how do I increase my presence on places like Google business profile or Yelp or Apple Maps, Google Maps, Facebook, right?
Yes. Is there a way to do sort of an audit? Since AI is out there doing what it does, is there a way to sort of use that technology to just boost me up in all these areas?
Well, there is a tool called, it's Local O, like local and then an O after it. And then there's also Center AI that this way they make sure that you're consistent across every directory. And then you also use AI to come up with the right phrases to use in your area. So for example, like it wouldn't be just say emergency key replacement, and then you'd say emergency key replacement near Denver, Colorado. So you start getting real specific. Secure lock installation and whatever your county is. There's a tool called SEO.ai. As well as you can use ChatGPT or Gemini to do the same thing. To say, give me what my website heading should be, meta descriptions and service pages, because you want to use high value local keywords. And that's the key, the local keywords. And as far as with Facebook, posting automatically, that's not really going to happen, but you can use tools like Hootsuite or Radar or Buffer so that this way you can get into ChatGPT and Gemini. You can create like a whole bunch of Facebook posts and you could say, I want this one to go up at 10 a.m. on Sunday or 10 p.m. on Friday night, whatever it may be, because you can actually look at your Facebook page's analytics and it will tell you the best times of day to post when your people are actually online.
Oh, cool.
Now, have you ever thought about taking Facebook ads out?
I've toyed with Facebook ads a little bit, but I don't feel confident on how to do it without, maybe losing a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. If you might want to ask around if somebody who in your circle knows somebody who actually does this for a business. Because that's what I have found. I don't do it myself. I tried to do it with my son Ian on like a weekend. And I lost like $500. And I was like,
ouch.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. And I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, this is this is just not for me. So that's why I say, it's always better to pay somebody to do that, especially if they know what they're, because they know what they're doing. They know all the nuances. And they know the ads that work. Like the ads that we take out for the current newsletter. Like I thought like a really good ad would be like, get tech tips and secrets and stay up to date and get ahead of AI and don't be left tech behind.
That sounds like clickbait.
You know what the best ad is? It's a Post-it note that somebody writes on, and a little video, guy writing tech tips on a Post-it note.
That's it.
That's it. Or another.
It's relatable.
Yeah. Another good one is that this guy did for me is that it's a picture of me it's a video of me doing the show. And that AI voice comes over, that everybody uses and says, whatever you do, don't trust her. And then it's like me doing a podcast. Big tech hates her. And Mark Zuckerberg will never read whatever she writes because it makes him too mad. Okay. And then it says, but 1 million people get her newsletter every day. So anyways, you never. And then there's another Facebook ad where he throws a monitor into the pool.
And that one works too?
Yeah. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah. So it's like, it's really weird what kind of works. So anyway, try SEO.ai or just use ChatGPT and that Local O or Center AI. And as a caller to the show, how about a $200 gift card going out to Jenny in Denver, Colorado, because it's our Christmas cash giveaway. And I got to tell you about a scam coming right back here on the show.
Oh, Hilton stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
All right, here's something I don't want you to do. Whatever AI that you're using, I don't want you to ask for customer service numbers because you may not get the real numbers. You may get a bad number that they're going to steal your money.
Right, because AI just scrapes the internet, and the internet's full of fake numbers.
And also, Google's AI search overviews also have bad phone numbers.
Oh boy.
So just make sure you go to the website and get the actual number, or just chat at that official website, whatever problem that you're having. Hey, if you're not already following me on social media, let me tell you, you're just missing out. I post videos, some tech tips, some behind the scenes that you're definitely not going to want to miss. And you're going to find me all over. Just search for Kim Komando. And every time you watch a video, you're telling the algorithm, hey, I really like her. So keep watching and make sure, especially on YouTube, that you subscribe to my channel so that this way you get an alert every single time that we go live, because we do podcasts and we have specials and we've got a lot of shorts. There's a lot of fun stuff that happens over on our YouTube channel. We've got over, we have over 100,000 followers right now. So that's the most important one to me, youtube.com/Kim Komando. And the Christmas cash giveaway is going on. I'm giving up to a $500 gift card away every single day. You want to go to winfromkim.com. That was the end of hour 2. Don't worry, there's another hour coming up.
Been out here all morning. Not a single bite. Guess the fish finally figured it out. Just like hackers do when Cisco Duo's on guard. With Duo's end-to-end phishing resistance, every login, every device, every user stays protected. No hooks, no catches, no bites. Cisco Duo. Phishing season is over. Learn more at duo.com.